Welcome to the XLNC Light League. Week number 6 is now underway. My name is Mr. Moose, and I am joined here at the mic by the one and only Kendo Slice. Kendo, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fairly well. A little bit better than the certain person's power rankings, but we'll address the elephant in the room later on, Moose. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus whatsoever. Sus is all I'm gonna say. Sus.
Sus is the word. Sus is the word. But you know what? We've got a great week in store for us here today, Kendo. A lot of fun, regardless of what power rankings are or are not there. But before we get into it, I want to give a quick shout out and I want to introduce some very special guests here in the league today, here on the channel for the pre-show. We have got the ADCs of both the Grin Reapers and Divine Ascension Obsidian, both in the chat. We've got Travis and we've got Pony Goat. Hey, you guys, how you guys doing today?
Hello.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. I figured, let's get some ADC takes on the on the show here today. Definitely want to get some fresh blood in, want to talk about, the league, the matches coming up today, and especially you guys as well. I mean, coming into this game, Travis, Grin Reapers definitely performing really well in the top 3 of the standings at the moment. Things are looking really good for you guys to be able to get into playoffs. How you feeling coming into today's matchup against your opponent, DA Obsidian?
Well, first of all, I have to respect DAO simply because they're above us in the standings at the moment. They've only dropped a single game throughout the regular season. We'll be looking to change that tonight, and I really think we can. I think that this is probably a series that could go 3-0 either direction, or it could go 2-1, it could go 1-2, either direction. It's kind of up in the air. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to today's matchup, if anything, for the challenge.
Absolutely. And now Pony Goat, the same question. You guys are ranked 1 right now, only dropping a game, but the Reapers, they have shown themselves to be a formidable opponent. I mean, how are you feeling? I'm sure you're feeling good about your standings, but I mean, are you excited about this match? Are you nervous? Like, what's the play right now, Pony Goat?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we feel really excited about where we are in the standings, and it's great to have an opportunity to play. Uh, I'm a little nervous, honestly. I think when you look at Travis, like he is one of, if not the best players in the league, so it'll be a great chance to play against him tonight. So we have a lot of respect for Grin, and excited to see kind of how the standings shake up after
No,
tonight.
that's not the way he was talking before we got on air. By the way, no.
I don't know
Y'all
what
y'all
you're
didn't get
talking
to hear the
about.
flames. He was flaming me. I heard it.
There was a little flame, Kendo. What did you think of the witty
I,
banter?
Yeah, there definitely is a lot of behind the scenes banter between these two teams. And the fact we're able to bring both the ADCs together just before they have what is going to be the match of the week, possibly even the match of the season, as this could very well determine the top seeds within the playoff picture here down the road. So I gotta ask each one of you individually. You're both feeling pretty good. What is one thing though, if you had to name it, that you feel your opponent, each other, do better than you? That's gonna be a fun question for you.
I want to hear
Gotta
Pony Goat go
gotta gotta
first.
give the, gotta give the finest compliment you can give to your opponent.
You gonna hand the mic to me, Travis?
Yeah, go for it.
I'd say Travis is probably a better hard carry than I am. You know, I rely a lot on my teammates to actually play through and get leads and play the game. I think from what I've seen, Travis looks like he's just a more dominant ADC who has a higher potential to hard carry the game. Like I said, he's a really good player.
God, stop blushing over here.
Wow.
Um, if I have to say one thing that scares me going into this matchup, I was actually talking about this with our sub support um, earlier. So he was asking me about the matchup. I think a lot of times when I get leads in lane, like 20 plus, 30 plus CS leads in lane, it comes straight up from wave management, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that against Pony Goat. I think he's got similar, if not better, wave management or control as I do. So I don't think I'll be able to just get pure laning advantages tonight. It's going to be more about rotations and playing around the jungler and things like that.
For sure. I'm kind of blushing a little bit over here too. I'm like, those are some really good answers right on the fly, you two. Just want to let you guys know we came into this with no preparation whatsoever. Like we have like our stats, we have kind of like our ideas of things that are going on. But we didn't give any of these questions to Travis or Ponygo. They are talking about things on the fly, and we appreciate their support and running with what we've got going on today. But I want to bring it over to the Twitch chat. A couple of players having a couple of questions for our ADCs. First one that we're gonna go to is from Darth Kylo Ryan, the worst mid in Light League according to Discord. What's it like to be an ADC but hard stuck on playing mages in the bottom lane?
This one
I-
from
That's from you,
me.
Pony Goat. That's for you, Pony Goat. Apparently, somebody's salty about the
Wow.
Zigs.
You can't right
Look,
click.
I love it because you have no idea what we're gonna play tonight. I mean, am I gonna play a mage? Am I gonna play a marksman? Am I gonna play a support? Like, I think planning for us could be a little hectic because at the end of the day, like, we have an insane mage play on our team, and we also have Void. So
There you go. You do have Void. Void is probably, not regardless of the, I would say regardless of the stats according to the MVP rating, which you guys all know at this point. Like I am probably the worst person when it comes to like really just like citing the MVP rating as the holy grail of things. Void is, within the top 10, only a couple of points away behind both Travis and Ponygoat here at this point in the play. So definitely really interesting to see, and I'm excited to see what you guys are gonna pull out. Obviously, I have no idea, and I'm not gonna talk strategy, of course. And then let's see here. Let's see a couple other questions. We got Daddy Waffles actually. A little bit of a funner question, it looks like. He wants to ask you to rank Ornn's skins in order. Elderwood, Thunderlord, and Base are the three skins, Travis. What do you got for me?
Well, Elderwood is king above all for orange skins. I don't think that's even a debate, right? Like that's just widely
cold
accepted.
take. That's a freezing cold take. It's Thunderlord. Thunderlord S tier. Everything else trash.
Wow.
Throw it away.
Really?
Freezing cold take.
I think I think I have the Thunderlord skin. I don't know if I have Elderwood. I don't play Ornn like all that much, but yeah, I think Coop played Ornn the other day when we were just playing some games, and Coop said Elderwood was his favorite. I think so. I have to go with Elderwood, and then probably Thunderlord, and then Base.
Fair. That's, pretty solid choices for sure, but a little bit of discrepancies between Ponygoat and Travis. And then I think because I'm so good at asking questions from Twitch chat, I'm gonna ask one more question for both of you, for Travis and for Ponygoat, and and this will segue into the next section that we want to talk about, which are the matchups coming up this week. Looking at the standings. Right now, you've got, in fourth place, you got Lotus Black at 10 and 5, Capedogs Unleashed at 8 and 7, and then a two-way tie for sixth. Central Sentinels at 6 and 9, VBU Neon at 6 and 9 as well, and then behind that is CB Stonk Squad, only one game behind them at 5 and 10. Peter Grimsley wants to ask, looking at those teams and all those teams there, who do you think is going to be the dark horse in the playoff picture, especially between Central Sentinels, VBU, and CB Stonk Squad? Who do you guys think has the most potential to get that sixth spot? We'll start with you, Ponygoat.
I don't know. That's kind of a tough question. We played VBU Neon kind of early on, and wasn't much of a contest, but they kind of smacked around Lotus with their roster changes. It's tough for me because you look at Central Sentinels who we played last week, and while I think that we played bad and we made a lot of mistakes and we've kind of talked about it, those guys were prepared. to beat us. Like, at the end of the day, someone has to punish your mistakes and play better than you, and they did that. So it's really hard for me to say because it's been so long since Neon, but I'll take a shot on Neon.
Okay,
I
fair
like
enough.
Turtle. Turtle's my boy.
Forgotten Turtle, the man, the myth, the legend. And then Travis, same question.
So for me, it really depends. When we played against CB Stonk Squad, they actually had a I don't want to say upgraded roster, but an upgraded roster from their normal starting roster. We actually ended up dropping a game to them. So I know personally that that team has a lot of potential, especially dependent on roster swaps and stuff like that. So I have to say, CB Stonk probably who I would vote for the dark horse of the tournament. I think they can definitely secure sixth, maybe even fifth playoff spot, depending on how well they clean up for the rest of the season. That being said, VBU is no slouch either. I could see an argument for them because they're actually taking games off of some of the what have been perceived to be stronger teams thus far in the tournament. But for me, I have to go CB Stomp.
For sure, for sure. Now, wasn't if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember Grin. It was CB Stonk Squad that actually took a game off you guys in week 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely like showing that respect there. I respect your respect, Travis, on that one. Kendo, what any further questions before we move
I
on to the
do.
matchups?
I actually do want to stick with the same mentality because it's an opportunity to have them do our job for us, Moose. So we have this matchup coming up tonight. VBU Neon, we were complimentary of them just now. Capedogs, they're currently on the inside of that playoff picture, looking mighty comfortable at 8-7. VBU Neon 6-9, starting to make a comeback, starting to recover and push at the right time for the playoffs. I gotta ask, and we'll let you both field the question, most likely starting with Pony Goat. Between these two teams, which do you feel like is going to get the upper hand?
I really just picked VBU Neon, and I think we're going to double down on them. I really feel like they're going to take it to Capedogs tonight. Turtle's going to show up when the lights are on and under the pressure.
Very nice.
Look, I've had a lot of really good things to say about Capedogs in the past. And even just we recently scrimmed against them. And I still think they're a very strong team. But I actually did have to go with VBU for this because I think VBU has made some roster changes and has stepped up a bit here within the past couple of weeks. So I'm going to go with VBU with the caveat that I'm not striking down Capedogs in any way, shape, or form. I still think they're a very strong team. I just think that VBU has leveled up to the point where they could give them a solid run for their money.
Okay, and then I do want to ask, of course, for Pony Goat, do you have any choice words for Moose? Any banter on the way out, given the fact that Moose may or may not have put Grin Reapers as #1 on his power rankings?
I won't lie to you. It hurt my feelings a little bit when we first saw it, and when we talked about it a little bit in the DAO chat. But look, I really get it. They're a really solid team, and they've beaten better teams than I think we have so far. We got a lot of respect for them, especially Travis. Caitlin's not coming through tonight, Travis. You know that. You're too good at it. We're not gonna let you do it.
Bro, come
Actually, I
on,
have a
dude.
question for you, Travis. How was your
Uh-huh.
job interview today, man? I hope it went well. Did it go well?
Dude, no, actually, the interviewer said it was one of the best interviews that she's had.
That's really.
So
I'm excited for you, man.
that's not like a casual brag or anything, but
That's
that
awesome.
made me
Yes,
pretty happy. Yeah,
I'm proud of you. We're all proud
thanks,
of you.
dude.
Well,
Trying to-
because there has to be a give and take. Travis, any words for the doubters? Of course, there were a couple doubters of the Grin Reapers here in the power rankings this week. Otherwise, you guys probably would have found first place. Any choice words for the doubters as you guys get ready for what is going to be the match of the week?
Look, I don't really have any like super fire takes on that. Like, I think it's perfectly reasonable to put teams like, Lotus is probably falling a bit in power rankings, but Lotus and DAO, especially, I think it's fair to put them above us because it's not a proven result until after tonight. There's an argument for both teams. Both teams are very strong. So I can't really blame them for it. All I can really say is that we'll do our best to prove them wrong tonight.
Absolutely. Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, we really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. And I have a couple of just real quick rapid fire questions for both of you guys. A couple of fun questions moving in to today's matches. First one, we're gonna start with you, Pony Goat. Pony Goat. Oh, what, Kendo?
No, just
Kendo?
one.
Oh,
I'm
just
counting.
one?
I'm counting.
Oh,
First
okay,
question.
okay. First
One.
question for you, Pony Goat. If meta didn't matter, what would be your dream comp?
Meta didn't matter. What would my dream comp be?
Yeah.
Man, that's really tough. I love engaged supports, so probably like Leona, Nautilus, Alistair. I'm going Alistair.
Ooh.
Mid laners, I want a really good scaling mage, so probably like something like Cassiopeia, good CC, good damage to carry me. Junglers, we want something aggro. I love Zenzel. Honestly, I really like this meta a lot as it is. Top laners, put Teddy on a tank duty and let's call it. And then ADC, I kind of want to play like a dive ADC. I love playing Kai'Sa.
Write that down. Write that down.
All right, Travis, your turn. Same question.
Let's see. Let's go with Soraka top, Ivern jungle, and then let's see who else can we get? Like a Malphite mid, maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
and then,
okay,
and
okay.
Then, who has like a Karma mid? We'll do Karma mid.
Oh.
And then who else has like shields? Shield like a Seraphine maybe, or an engaged type support like Leona.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll play like Jinx or something like that, and I'll just
Shields.
I'll just get like 5k shields at a time. Yeah, easy
Shields
clap.
everywhere. Beautiful.
KGB, sad about the no Teemo jungle. A little sus about that as well, but you know what? We'll let it slide this time. All right, second question for you, Pony Goat. Question for you. As of right now, you have a favorite snack. What's your favorite snack that you're going to?
Ooh.
Oh my god, my favorite snack that I'm going to? Well, that's
Yeah.
such a hard question. You know what? I'll default because I don't really know. But Teddy's favorite snack is the nacho cheese chips at Trader Joe's, just so you know.
There you go.
Ooh.
Nacho cheese chips. All right, Travis. Travis, what you got for us? Favorite snack?
What kind of? I don't know, man. Like, usually, like I'll do like a granola bar or something, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite. If I don't care about what I'm eating or like trying to be healthy, then probably like a nutty bar. Those things are so good.
Oh my god. I wish could have a nutty bar.
You just
All
say
right.
gross? Who just said gross?
I called you sus.
Oh, sus. I was about to beat you down in lane just for that one comment.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you were just gonna do it regardless.
Oh my
But
god, dude, stop
we'll
throwing
find out.
respect. You gotta fire back a little bit. See, he's not like this on air, guys. I promise.
I am exactly like this on air.
Oh, he's only like this on air. Behind the scenes, he's tearing into me. He said he didn't even know who I was. He pretended he didn't even know who the Grin Reapers were. Okay, it hurt my feelings.
They're just so far above our elo that we checked out and didn't realize it.
You're like right on the edge of plat, man. What are you talking about?
I remember at the very beginning when you guys came in, Travis was asking for Pony Goat's autograph coming into this. A lot of respect there for Pony Goat. Obviously, just sky high, top of the charts, the excellency MVP ratings. But you know what? Before we get out to it, one final quick question for both of you. Travis, we'll start off with you. Any final thoughts? Any final words you want to give out to the fans, to Pony Goat, to myself or Kendo? Just any final thoughts you want to give us?
Yeah, sure. last time I was on here, I forgot to shout out Feathers, even though I really, really wanted to. So Feathers, I'm specifically shouting you out right now. Feathers is a monster in the top lane. He's gonna pop off tonight. I think that the Teddy versus Feathers matchup is gonna be really, really nice to watch. I think that's gonna be cool. And then other than that, of course, thanks for having us on, guys. You guys are both really good casters and very entertaining to watch. And of course, shout out to my teammates. They all work really hard, and we're all very excited for tonight's matchup.
For sure. And now, Pony Goat, final thought to get the last word.
All right, real quick, shout out to my boy Leche for absolutely demolishing us on Diana Jungle last week. And then followed up with that, I just think everybody should tune in. It's going to be a really fun matchup, or just keep an eye out to see how it's going. We get a lot of respect for Grin, so we're excited to see what they can bring to the table and how hard they can push us.
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We will not keep you guys any further than that. Best of luck to your guys' best of 3 series, or not best of 3, your 3-game block here tonight. It's going to be a really fun set. We've got another really fun set coming up for us as well. CDU versus VBU is going to be the show match here tonight. Going to be a ton of fun to watch, so definitely want to stay tuned. Travis, Pony Goat, again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're going to take a quick break before we get into the actual start of today's show, until we get into the first game between VBU Neon and Capedogs Unleashed. This is the XLNC Light League. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.